everyone. Welcome to this live video about 999, which is today. It's the 9th of September and the year is 2025. And if you sum up the digits in the year, it's a 9. So it's 999. So what does this mean? First of all, 9 is a number of endings. So in numerology, the numbers, the basic numbers are from 1 to 9, and 9 is basically the last number of a cycle, and then the cycle starts from 1 again. So everything that is coming up for you around today, even if it's a few days before or even, let's say a month before or a month after, all of these themes and topics and kind of situations that are in your face around this day, they are important and they are for you to look at. So what is ending in your life right now? What karmic endings do you see happening? And by karmic, I mean, for instance, things have been happening over and over and over again in your life. The same kind of situation repeating all the time. It's like, different places, different faces, but the same kind of pattern. So if you see or have seen that pattern come up again in recent days, then maybe it is time for you to end it. It is coming up so that you can release it if you feel that it doesn't serve you anymore. So today and the month before, which has now passed, but we still have around a month ahead, that is a great time for releasing things, for ending things, ending cycles, and seeing already newness coming up. So I'm going to take a card, and you can choose a card from 1 to 3, and it will help you if you are unsure about those themes coming up in your life. It will help you to pinpoint as to what you are releasing right now. But first and foremost, I would like you to ask yourself and kind of think for a moment and feel for a moment, what is leaving? What is leaving my life? What is leaving my body, my emotional state, my mental state, my energy? What kind of things, what kind of situations, even people are there who I can see are not ideal for my future? Okay, so endings are sometimes painful, but they don't have to be if we allow ourselves to feel the love and appreciation for all of those things, all of the situation, even people leaving. So allow yourself to see appreciation in everything and allow yourself to feel the sadness, but move on with love. So I'm going to choose the 3 cards now, and they are lovely cards that I have never used before. Here they are, different colors, even on the fronts. They are cards about inner knowing, and they are in Polish, but it's just a few words. So I'm going to translate of course, and first and foremost, I'm going to tune into each card for each group, for each person, and see what I feel. Okay, so feel into your heart and pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. And it can be that it's even a few cards at a time. So in fact, you can say, okay, my priority is card number 1, and then I feel 3, and then 2. So it can be also that you're releasing a lot of things and you're starting new things. So you might already be seeing new beginnings. So this can also be a slight beginnings video, though I'll probably go live again on the 10/10, which is a 1/1 day, 10th of October. Okay, so nothing is coming out, but I'm gonna shuffle again. 1, 2, and 3. Card 1. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one for card 1. Card 2, orange. And card 3, kind of pink. Okay, these are the 3. So if you've chosen card 1, this is your card. Here you go. How lovely and blue. And it says revenge. And this is a card of victimhood. Yeah, this is a revenge / victimhood card. How interesting. So I do actually feel that this is about relationships and things, relationships and communication in relationships. So if you've chosen this card, there might be some people in your life where communication with them feels difficult. So it might be that sometimes you just feel like you are speaking a different language, that the other person or people really don't understand you. And it almost seems like there is this barrier, there is this great circle. You see this one all around you. And it is kind of like preventing from others to connect to you. And it is a protection of yours in order to maybe not connect to others. So the messages here, and I say messages because there are 2. So it's a twofold message or 2 messages, whatever is right for you. 1, let that ice around you melt a little bit and let the people in your life to know you, the true you, know you on a deeper level. Basically, the message for you, if that is the right one for you, because there will be another one, is to melt the ice in your heart, melt the protection, the barrier around you, and then others will be able to connect with you, and you will find satisfaction in connecting with others. So it's basically to let your walls down a little. And the second message, or the second layer of this message, if both are for you, is to let others to not communicate well with you, is to allow others to be the way they are and allow yourself to be the way you are. And you might be completely different from those people around you. And that's okay. And you might want to go another way. You might want to change how you interact with the world. Maybe it is time to look for people who are more resonant with you. So you see this red person kind of like struggling and wanting to get in, almost like spreading themselves thin just to get past this barrier. Well, maybe there is another blue person that is waiting outside that you don't see yet, that you haven't moved towards, and maybe they don't need to do anything other than just step into the circle of yours, and you will naturally connect with them. So basically, find your people. Find your people. Find your crowd. Find your community. Look for them and vibrate in a new way, saying to the universe, I am ready for new connections. I am ready for new kind of people to come in. And you will find them. You will allow them. Just make that commitment to find your crowd. Yeah, I don't actually feel it's so much about revenge. However, if that is a message for you and you feel like quite a revengeful person and you are kind of one eye or two eyes for two eyes or one eye for one eye, you know, that Hammurabi's rule, eye for an eye. If you're this kind of person, if somebody does something to you and you want to get back at them for that, then that is something to think about. That is something to maybe reconsider in your behavior. Because in this way, what you are doing is you're just perpetuating the cycle. You are in that circle constantly, and you are literally cracking the ice underneath you. So you are harming yourself first and foremost through this kind of behavior. So please let that go. If you see this kind of like a revengeful streak in you, I'm telling you from my own experience, it does not serve anyone, and especially you. So allow that to let go. So there you go. If you've chosen card 1, then that is a threefold message basically. So let me know if that resonated. Let me know, maybe you see something else in this card, and maybe you will act accordingly. So that is your 999 message. Okay, if you've chosen card number 2, and if you're watching and you've just joined, pick your card, and this will help you to figure out the significance of the 999 date. So these are the 3 cards, okay? So I've just discussed the black one, so you would have to watch the replay. That's card 1. And now we're going to card 2. And this is your card and image. So, how interesting. You are letting go of power struggles. Yeah, so is there anything or anyone in your life where you feel in competition with? Is there anybody that you feel jealous of? Is there anybody from whom you would like acknowledgement or acceptance? And this can be anyone really. This can be a partner, a parent, this can be a friend, it can be a sibling, it can be any family member or even a colleague at work. Is there anyone in your life where you feel in even slightest competition with? If so, then your 999 message is to let go of that power struggle. And I can tell you that the need for competition and jealousy and any kind of I wish they would accept me behavior comes from not feeling in your power. So that means that on some level you're giving your power away to them or to something that you think they represent for you. So if you are jealous of something that they are experiencing in life, then you don't believe on some level that you can create that yourself, that or better. And know that you can, because if there are people in your reality, especially those closest to you, and you observe them in certain situations or behaviors that you yourself would like, then that means that they are already mirroring to you. So the universe is telling you, look, this can happen. And it happens for other people. So it's a message that it can happen for you as well. In that way or better. Better because it will be for you. So it will be tailored to you. So your 999 home play, which is homework, but home play, it is to recognize any forms of competition in your life, any ways, places, people where you compete, where you feel competitive or jealous, and then ask yourself, what is it that I want that I don't have that I think they do? What is it that I am giving away? What kind of power? What kind of idea? What kind of belief? And then whatever you think you can't have, your affirmation is to basically switch that around and just say to yourself, for instance, somebody has a partner and you don't. It's just an example. And you say to yourself, I can have a partner. It is easy for me to have one. It is just normal. It is perfectly natural to find a mate and to have one and to interact with people, a person that I want to love. And in that way, you kind of affirm to yourself that you can have one, but also you are bringing your power back and your focus back to yourself. Back to yourself. All right. So any places you say they are more more beautiful, more wealthy, more tuned in spiritually. Any places you say that, you bring that back to yourself. Thank you. That was a lovely message. And so was from the card, the first card. So these two cards. Thank you everybody who has chosen one or two so far. So let's go to card 3. If you've chosen card 3, then this is your message for 999. Actually, it is a lovely picture. Very joyful, very innocent, very inspiring. And in fact, it says so, inspiration on the card. And it says it's a card of gifts. Okay, so I feel that you are still maybe on the ground and doing your best to gather your wings and make them so that they can help you fly, but you're not there yet. You're not flying yet. So I feel that your 999 message is actually more of a mental one, which is to let go of this belief that you can't succeed. It is to let go of the idea that others can do it or it happens to everybody else but not me. It's like you feel omitted, you feel taken out of the equation, out of the goodness from the universe, out of the goodie bag. But know that you have a goodie bag. You are in the goodie bag. You can make your wings. So it is just for you about to believe. It's about a belief that you can fly, that you can spread your wings, that you can succeed. It's about trusting that you can. I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can do it. And if that feels right for you, what you could do to help yourself, you could go online and look for all the people who have done what you want to do. And then feel inspired. Or your job, your task, your home plate is to actually stop looking at all the people, at everyone, no matter who has done it or not. I actually feel that you are listening to other people and maybe telling them your ideas, and it might really be a premature thing, because sometimes if you say to someone, oh, I really want to do this, I really want to, I don't know, start knitting and start a business, start selling my products, and then you get this feedback like, but where are you gonna learn? Like, who's gonna buy your stuff? Like, are you gonna make enough money? And like, how are you gonna organize like yourself? You know, where are you gonna keep all the materials? All sorts of things. People have all kinds of ideas about what you should be doing and how you should execute your plans and how you should go for your goals. And I would like to tell you, let go of all of that. Abraham Hicks calls other people than yourself the peanut gallery. So endearingly, but also funnily, they call everyone but you. So you're always the focus in your world, right? You decide, okay, let's not listen to the peanut gallery. I am just in my own world, and what do I want to do? So don't compare yourself to anyone also who has succeeded, because that will trip you up. If you want to do something, do it your own way. Don't look at anyone. So you have kind of two paths here. One that I suggested is to look at others and feel inspired. But that inspiration cannot be comparison, because then you're losing your power. And you can, or you might want to listen to card 2 as well. Or the second option is when you know that you look at others and you start comparing yourself, just start with completely letting go of everyone, of the peanut gallery, and then do what your heart tells you. Do what your intuition tells you. Take every step that you can that you feel drawn to, that your gut is telling you, because you know best. You know best. You know best. This is your mantra. I know best. My soul knows best. My heart knows best. And I follow my intuition at every step. And then you shall fly. How lovely, how lovely. Okay, who is here? Please say hello. I'm not sure if I can't see your messages or you're not saying anything, but it would be lovely if you can say hi. And also let me know after listening to this whether your message has resonated, or maybe if you recognize the card or the message differently for yourself, then also let me know. Let me know what resonated, and as always, leave out the rest. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna tell you before I go that I have started announcing. I have announced actually, but I have started kind of spreading the word about the sound healing course. It's a sound healing training course that I'm doing. So what I am letting go of, this 999, is of any doubts that I am a teacher, because I am one, and I've done sound healing for many lifetimes, and I've been sitting on this course for literally years. And finally, I am letting go of any doubts, and I have announced the course starting on the 24th of October, and it is in person in Glasgow, but it can also happen online. So if you are watching this online and you can't travel to Glasgow, it is possible to attend online. And it will be over 5 days, so 5 different days spread throughout the rest of the year. And after the course, you'll receive a diploma, a certificate, and it will be accredited, so you can get insured as well. So I've been doing sound baths for 13 or 14 years now, and it's only in this lifetime, because I have memories of being a sound healer in other lifetimes. So it's basically me just kind of remembering things. And still there is more for me as well. But I am going to translate, transmute, give you, offer you what I know and what I do in the sound baths. And by the end of the course, you will have done a one-to-one sound healing and a sound bath. You will have done a sound bath yourself. So if you're interested, please let me know, message the page or write me an email. And my simpler email is expandingc, written together, expandingc for consciousness, at gmail.com. And you can just ask me for details and I'll let you know about everything. Sending much love. And I wish you a wonderful ending and a wonderful new beginning. I shall connect with you soon. Bye for now. Much love.